This is Brian with IndexSpeculator.com. Just want to do a quick little review on our gold and silver trades that we've put on here in the past couple of days. We've gotten quite a few direct messages about the trades, wanting to know if we're still in them. And this is something that we've covered quite a bit on our website, IndexSpeculator.com. Please check that out. Some links are below. But onto the charts here. Wanted to quickly fill you in on gold and the premise we had with trading this. We have quite a few discussions. Our veteran traders, myself, and even our members. We have quite a few members now, and we talked about how in the past, all of us with the site have traded these moves in gold, and we have entered it in as well. So this is a 2-year chart, 2-year daily chart. We see that it's narrowing down to a very substantial horizontal resistance here of 128, and this has worked out very well for us, and we've covered that in our gold video, so please check that out. It will be in the description below. But as we move in closer year to date, we see very prominent lines where this chart has become exhausted, where gold has become exhausted. Strictly looking at price action, we see it get exhausted. We can tell, especially with candles like this, and you can also see corresponding volume. When we look at this move, we entered here, so that was my trade I put on in my personal account. I want to just quickly show you that I know some of the other traders took it as well, and a few of our members, we sent the signal out. They're in the position as well. Now, when you look at the movement, we had the support. So we were initially down a little bit, but we had the gap up, and we anticipate at some point it reaching. We anticipate at some point that it will reach 128. Now, for us, that would be a very big move back to this resistance at 128. $5.84 move, almost 5% return, and about $5,000 in profit. So right now we are up in the position. I see here we purchased it at 122.16 on the 21st, and I believe we are currently up about almost $1,300. So that's good. Silver. When we look at silver, that's one that some of our members were a little concerned with because the trade did initially go against us, and that's part of timing. We can't always get it right. So I want to pull up a chart of silver here. Let it load up. Year to date, let's step back just a little bit. And we see it has a very different pattern. We see this trend, lower highs, but we also have higher lows. So it is forming a little bit of a wedge, but what we have is a lot of support and resistance, creating this range for the past couple of years. So check out our silver video. That link is also in the description below. And we felt very confident. We felt that the risk reward was very favorable for this entry, and we need to kind of zoom in a little bit more to get an idea of what we looked at. Those are the ones that we highly recommend and send out as signals. And so we were talking with members about how even if this were to break, we have a lot of support down below, but we anticipate it moving higher, the top up towards once it gets through 1580, moving back up to 16. So we are looking for this position to work out and move to the top of that range. And if it happens to break out, even higher. But we did have the trade go against us, and that's that will happen to you, and it happens to us. And you have to evaluate, and you have to have an idea of where your exit is. Our exit was actually a lot lower Um, so we saw it gap down. We wanted to see how it behaved intraday, and in fact, it nearly erased that gap down. In fact, we gapped back up. We are currently up in silver. So I know silver we're up about almost $750. So in total, a little over $1,900, almost $2,000 in profit so far in these positions, and they haven't even moved to the extent that we anticipate. A lot of these levels that you might draw for support or resistance, you want to look for multiple occurrences. You want to look for this type of behavior, this particular candlestick here. You can see that the buying comes in, and that again reinforces this support level. Now at 1580, we're seeing it also being exhausted multiple times from March until here recently in May. The idea for us is to see it move back up here to 1620 and potentially break out, pull back and retest, and then move higher. Again, this is just a couple of positions we want to update you on. These are ones that signals went out. So check out our website. You can subscribe for free, and there's going to be a lot of free content up. And get out the website, and there's uh, several different ways to become a member and get full permanent access for your time today. And we hope you like and subscribe to this video and continue to watch. And we do welcome you over to our site to become a member, and we'd be glad to continue to mentor and send out our signals. And again, this is something that we do daily,